Welcome to episode 4 of Sensational, Stupendous Text-E Spreadsheets. Now this time we're just going to look at how we can do some really useful calculations, in this case to calculate some information about children's test scores. So I've created a spreadsheet here in which I've listed the test scores for a Maths and ICT test of 10 children in Year 5. And I'm going to use a spreadsheet to work out averages and a few totals as well. So data was putting in quite easily, and that was just typing in the data. And I haven't formatted anything yet, so let's don't do that because that would look a bit better if I centered the data in these columns here. So let's go and highlight both those columns, go to E for effects, and let's put that in the middle. I think that's when then put it in the center of the cell, which is there. Okay, looks better, doesn't it? Right, now you notice down here that I wanted to sum all the scores for each of the children in the maths test. And if you look here, I've inserted what's called a formula, and the formula is called sum, bracket, B2 to B10. I didn't say 9 plus 12 plus 18 plus 3, I actually used the cell coordinates and told TextEase to add it up. Let's see how I do that. Click inside the cell here, and you notice that the FX formula option comes up. You click on that, and if you click on this arrow here, you'll see all sorts of great formulas you can use. We're just going to use sum, and it says the range. So it says in range of cells that you want to add up the contents of, and of course I want to start with that one there, C2, and then I'm just going to press the cursor key and position the cursor key there. I'm going to press there to there. So let's go that to C2, and let's go put that in there and delete that and just go and type in and click on B11. And notice that I click C at C10. Notice that I'm clicking on the cell to enter the cell value in here. Then click on the green cross, and there we go. There's the range, C2 to C10, and let's press enter, and I've got the total. Easy, wasn't it? Now let's go and work out the average scores for the children. Now we know that the average is all these numbers added together divided by 10. So let's do that. I'm just going to do it another way. I'm going to press the equal sign, and up comes my FX. That's another way of getting it there. And we know that the average is equal to the value in that cell, okay, that cell there, B11, divided by 10. So we just type 10 in there. And let's go and press that to there, and there we go, and press enter. And there's my average, well, which we knew anyway, because we will divide by 10. Let's do the same here, but this time I'm going to be very clever and just drag that cell across to here, and you notice all I've done is simply copy the formula from that cell into that cell, so it's doing the same calculation on this column of figures. So that's a really cool thing to do. We saw the way I did that when we did the 14 times table, of course. Now let's imagine that for some reason I want to add another column to my spreadsheet. Click on here, go to spreadsheet, insert column, and in this column here let's go and type average, average here for the students. You can imagine what I'm going to do. I'm going to press equals, and I'm going to say I want that value there plus that value there, and I want that divided by 2, and press there and press enter, and there we go. If I then went there and copied all that the way down, I am of course going to get everyone's average score. Well, that's a lot quicker than even using a calculator, isn't it? So keep an eye out for this and try using your spreadsheets to do simple repetitive calculations in an easy, friendly way.